Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy SoloSupreme, Philip the Philosopher, Willie C, and Boog Shiesty, aka Charles, and this is Fireside Chat with Lucifer. Yeah. Okay, that was much better.
Everyone's included.
Everyone's included.
Yeah, I'll accept that.
Okay, Smaster.
Shout out to everybody listening who don't know. We're in but fucked up like 3 times. But it's all.
Oh no, I'm gonna put that in.
Third time the charm. Come down the line.
We gotta put it at the end. We gotta put it at the end with our bloopers.
Yeah, blooper.
I want you to record the whole conversation.
Famous for bloopers.
Record the whole.
Okay, Philip, lead us in, boy. And I meant that in a racist way.
Today's topic will be okay. So today's topic we'll be focusing on anime. Yeah, I know we did a little talk about that last episode, but we'll be in more detail this time. So today we'll be focusing on different cultures representation in anime, and I guess how they represent it. Is it clothing, more of this, I guess, type of speech, hairstyles, how they incorporate it, and I guess how recently they've been working on representing everybody. What else? Anything else y'all want to add?
Does that include mangas? Comic book?
Yes, it does actually. It's the same thing. Manga is just the written form of it. Anime just went adapted basically to a. Yeah.
I really read mangas. I don't know why.
I just recently started.
I mean, that works too. My bad. Manga and anime. So yeah, manga and anime culture, and also we'll be focusing and switching between genres. And I guess maybe our particular interest, possibly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Our friend, our man's Book Sheezy will most likely be most likely giving his personal opinion. He's not really on the anime pro tip.
What is his name?
Don't you ask me? Yes.
What's his name?
I said it wrong, but it's Book Sheezy. Oh, Jesus.
You call this nigga Book Sheek?
Cheesy. I'm gonna sit off that bitch.
You mean
WWE wrestler?
Cheesy? Is that what the shit called?
You mean it's Book Shiesty?
Shiesty?
Nigga, I don't know. Oh, like Pooh Shiesty?
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm gonna say his name wrong too. I thought it was Cheesy. That was the issue.
I meant Book Sheek.
My bad, Book Shiesty. Too bad someone else had to speak for you. Should have told me your name was wrong. Like, nigga, you need someone to tell you I said your name wrong.
So
anyway,
Philip, what's like name one anime you think got good representation in it?
Well, culture representation.
Okay. So yeah, what's one with a good culture representation?
I mean, it's a good few. I mean, we all.
Did you say
all true
Budans?
I didn't even say anything yet. I mean, I would say that personally, almost every real African American who watch anime, you all know. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people black people oh, I don't watch anime, but as soon as you catch them tonight at home, they watch them Dragon Ball Z, like, oh, this don't count. One of those niggas. But any real nigga who really watch anime in the know, everybody at least can admit, what was it? Afro Samurai. Cause if you ain't fuck with anime, you don't fuck with.
I don't know somebody like that in real life. Because like people used to say they didn't, but you know, like whenever SoundCloud came out, whenever like Playboy Cardi and came out, all they videos like Lil Peep and X and stuff like that, they all had anime backgrounds with they little somber emo ass music. And I'm like, when everybody start watching Bleach and shit like that?
When everybody was cool.
It's almost like a guilty pleasure. They didn't used to watch it, but it's like big businesses making like anime themed shirts and clothes and food.
I would beat your ass over this cool ass show. My bad, bro.
Yeah, it's like people really watched it. Cause if you ain't like cartoons and anime, you probably was like, well, unless you just was not that.
You're definitely a clico nigga if you did that.
That, or you're one of those niggas who never were anywhere but outside.
It's like, or
I'm about to
like,
say, you always outside, you can't see it either.
bro, some people just like
they just
people.
posted
Everybody
up on
watch cartoons. You go inside eventually. You up and you gonna watch some cartoon.
But, like,
you go inside of
like
I
I
had
get what
some
you
homies
meant
that
by
stayed out
what's the
for
shit
2 hours. Too.
Afro Samurai. I get what you see with that. I thought, like, you know, it was like that. What was it, Samurai Champloo? Even though it wasn't like explicitly black people, you could tell they had the same vibes with like hip hop and whatnot in that anime. But
I'm glad you mentioned that.
what was that other one? There's like a couple. They, if not for black people, they mainly do like stuff for like Europeans. Like, have you ever seen an anime name for like a fake European country? It's like the most German French amalgamation of bullshit I've ever seen. Like the Elysian Gronian Batunian Empire or some shit like that. And I'm like, okay, like just choose two.
I kind of. I haven't watched it, but you know, I know you heard the name probably, Castlevania or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that would probably be one example, like European or whatever representation.
I think part of it, it's gotta be like it gotta be like a super extra caricature of whatever culture they're trying to, because it'd be like Indian motherfuckers who look like the dude from Street Fighter. And it'd be like black people with huge ass, with like huge ass lips and open eyes, and motherfucking British people be like, bitch up of York, and they got like little handlebar mustaches. They got handlebar mustaches.
That sounded like a little Boosie verse.
Bitch up of York.
Like how they did little.
They got like monocles and stuff like that. I think that's part of the fun of it. Except for like if
I would say honestly, Mr. Popo wasn't a black person per se. I mean, well, he was literally a black person. He wasn't an African American. How about that?
Piccolo was a black person. Mr. Popo was
Piccolo was our example of a black person, but he's not even from Earth.
Piccolo,
yeah.
Look, they even had on Dragon Ball, the original. They had
Piccolo was an equal.
Yeah,
Piccolo was an equal
black people.
Yeah, because like there was like a black dude who worked for the Red Ribbon Army. I can't remember. It wasn't.
Yeah, so I was getting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like something black. It was something black.
Yeah.
Piccolo was the green dude, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and then Ian. But yeah. But about Samurai Champloo, though, I would definitely agree with you on the about their use of hip hop. And to be honest, you know, the hip hop person, the one who did his song, he wasn't even black. Do you know that?
You said what?
Y'all seen, like watched Samurai Champloo before, right?
Yeah. You're talking about the theme at the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both, well, yeah. Not both, but that one. Yeah, but the opening, you know it's not bad, but that person hurt. And that person rapping that song isn't black.
Yeah.
I don't assume.
He's Asian.
He's just like, save for the hip hop, for the song, for the like them kind of hip hop.
Yeah.
No. You gotta hear the actual song. It's actually a good rap.
I don't expect
a different genre.
I don't expect a black person to do that.
Hang on, I'm gonna step away from the mic for a moment. Continue.
Right, we'll carry the conversation.
So let's talk about all the stuff we hate about.
Let's talk about what?
Nah,
all right.
But it's like I don't know. It's like the interpretations of black people in hip hop and all type of shit like that. Because it's like the people out there. If they see niggas, they don't see niggas like how they really act. They see how niggas act when they around a small group of people, or just like they see them on TV. Like, oh,
who are you referring to right now? The people making the animes, or
people making the anime?
Yeah, I would agree. Because it's not to me, not to be racist, and not to me black people. I don't think in Japan enough for you to have an actual case study. Like, hey, what do y'all do y'all fun time? But
they just
actually watching an Americanized TV show or some shit.
But it was like,
I'll give it to that.
They watched Nelly and like probably 50
Cent. They watch what?
They watch 50 Cent.
Yeah, that's their types. That's why every black perceived like game.
Like the dude on Naruto, Killer B. I think that's his name.
Banger or something. So it would be a mercenary or a killer or a
What's
boxer.
the dude name on Naruto?
The only time I ever see a on Pooh.
You know the dude in
Naruto?
Naruto with cornrows? Yeah.
There's two. There's
Killer
that
Bee.
one you talking about is 810.
Tails.
No,
Yeah.
but
Like
he
he's
also
like
had
this
another
big
guy who had
dude
the
with
Oh
little
shoot!
hair
Okay, what I
over his
miss?
eye called Dabby, who had a little black and white or whatever. I can't remember his name. His name started with a D, but I don't care what's his name. You know what I'm talking about? It was like a young guy had like blonde hair as well. We were talking about
that dude. He just like a cornrows rap. Like here's a dude within the story. Who that nigga's not black. He just
What?
I don't know what the fuck he is, but he's supposed. I don't nah. He's not with us.
So
Just like
huh? The dude I'm talking about?
no,
The
I'm
dude-
talking about dude. I'm talking about. I can't remember the dude's name.
Hang
I'm
on.
talking about.
Who? What y'all talking about? I just came back.
Or whatever. Okay, the other dude who be black still.
Oh, I'm talking about Naruto.
Talk about Naruto and
You mean that dude Killer Bee?
That's why his name is Killer Bee. I got it right.
We're also talking about the young guy who was with him, who had the hair.
I can't remember.
Honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell you the first thing because, like I say, I started watching Naruto, but I kind of stopped binge watching it around like the time where they first meet Pain for the first time, and at that moment, I lost track of the episode, and I was like, I'm not about to.
I fell off
this
too.
shit.
I fell off too, but them characters old as shit, so I'm pretty sure nothing.
Yeah.
And
all right.
still
Were y'all hearing me this whole time?
Nah, were
Yeah.
you talking?
Barely.
Yeah, I was talking. My shit blacked out or something.
Oh, okay.
All right, but yeah, I was saying the dude. I was talking about the dude that becomes the whole Kage of their village in
Like you're melting or some shit.
the next generation joint. You know what I'm talking about now? Yeah. Huh?
If you're talking, especially you're talking about that Boruto thing, I am definitely fish out of water with that. I have not seen that.
Damn.
What about him?
I don't know. Well, fuck it.
What about him?
No, 'cause I was really focused on telling you who he is, but I can't do his name.
Yeah.
I mean, who
Well, what
else
about
was
him?
black on that shit? I was saying
about-
he moved up to Hokage. I would say that he's also someone on Naruto who is black, or they represented as black.
Ba-da-ba.
Different anime would probably be.
Representation.
I don't know.
Oh.
Is there any niggas in the East Village at all that have representation?
Let's not forget, ooh.
Would you want to walk on the same sidewalk as them if they were?
You picture niggas in Naruto. It's
Say
like
again?
going on
That shit would be like, if it's like, especially the niggas around here. If I imagine them could, oh god, no, I don't.
Oh,
Stop.
nigga, you can't. Nigga, what the fuck? Got fireball juice, you weak as shit. So I got. Nah.
That would be
Oh, my content. Oh,
finesse.
nigga,
I'll
using the fucking
probably
my
be
Gongin shotty gun.
Side niggas, the niggas doing that shit
Nigga,
out
using my Gongin shotty gun.
there. Anybody hit me with the Sharingan?
Your whole clan a bunch of bitches.
No, that's
Exactly.
All y'all niggas are bitches. Y'all consist of all bitches.
That shit. Oh my god, I would have to kill everyone in that fucking
Want
village.
some shout before we look.
Yeah.
That should be hilarious.
Look.
I wish the Wayne brothers
fuck
guest
around,
wrote.
Chia.
I wish the Wayne brothers guest wrote the Naruto shit.
Yeah, they
That would be tight.
if they did like a fucking what was that like little side videos that usually come out OVA. If they did like an OVA, that shit would be hilarious.
Side note, you remember that dude who used to make them cartoons about Birdman little kissing? YouTube cartoons?
Yeah.
I wish they did Naruto.
Side note, cartoon about what?
You remember them cartoons about Birdman, Lil Wayne kissing? It's like when YouTube first started. It's like super old.
Yeah.
Like Short Bus,
Around
dude
that
made Short
time,
Bus
Short Bus
Shorty.
Shorty came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish they did Naruto. Entertaining. Because the thing about them, well, this don't got nothing to do with representation, but for whatever reason they love Sasuke too much. That shit just get it.
Yeah. I actually.
Yeah,
I just want to come back so I can rescue you. So you can be best friends. I was like, man, this nigga a bitch.
Yeah.
You can't tell they ain't
know
black
what,
because
though?
ain't nobody jumping through hoops like that to see this nigga, bro. Like, nigga, this nigga.
You don't get it,
not black,
man. That's the whole crux of the story.
It's definitely a black dude on YouTube who definitely raps verses about that shit. It'd be fire though.
That's a black representation.
Your nigga hit like a whole fucking garbage joint.
Oh man, so what about like, okay, we've been talking about like, you know, action adventure anime. What about like the ones that take place in schools, like those slice of life ones? Has anyone seen representation in that? Nobody?
The only representation I normally life stuff or things that happen in school. I normally watch gore shit, so it could be like a zombie apocalypse or like an outbreak or something.
Yeah.
Or school still sometimes.
Yeah, that's still cool.
So, I mean, not too many white people, but you do get situations of like they might run into like a triad member. Yeah. Or Yakuza.
Yeah, or that's the thing. Like on like shit like that, I know exactly what you're talking about. Shit like that, they will usually have like at least one American. They're usually gonna be blonde hair, blue eye, and they're gonna be like ex special forces or United States Army or something like that. And they always come out of nowhere, and I'm like, damn.
It was actually one show.
What was
one show? I think it's a manga called I Am a Hero or whatever. It's like a apocalypse or a zombie apocalypse manga. It is one time when they get to like the, you know how do you call it? Now Japan has their own, I guess, they also have the United States military force.
Yeah,
base there. So like a section where they were going to the USA base there, whatever, and it was a black man at the station, I guess, trying to tell them where to go. But that was like one person, and he had bad English. He had bad Japanese, so they were trying to communicate with each other. They couldn't really talk to each other. That was the last.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
That whole thing.
Who's black and making image?
Say that again?
Yeah.
I said, who's black and what black production company they got? Oh, manga.
I know who you're talking about. It's like
no, nigga, I'm asking. I don't know who it is. Well, I said, who's black making? So there's a real dude. I seen like one article. There was one dude starting to do it for me, but
he has cornrows,
I never saw it. I just saw it.
You mean Fetty Wap?
I'm gonna get his name.
It's this dude named Freddie.
Now rapper.
It's this dude named Freddie Karasuko. He got this. His drawing is tough as shit.
That's him.
It looked like a black.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what Freddie.
That's who it is. That's who it is.
He look like
Japan.
Yeah. He tough as shit.
You said cornrows, right?
Yeah. Nah, he got dreads.
Willie.
He got dreads. Yeah, he light skinned.
Did he start his own company?
I don't know if he started his own company. I know he got his own books. Well, online type of.
Freddie, I know the dude I'm talking about. He started his own company. He actually did animation for some new Naruto videos, for some Fire Force videos. I mean, he recently got his own company in Japan, like what do you call it? I don't know. What do you call it? It's like an all black anime
agency.
Anime studios, right?
Yeah, he has his own anime studio for black people, basically. So he's like trying to make his own like genre of anime and I guess have more African American representation. He realized it's pretty hard for other people to really get into that shit.
Yeah,
it's cultural imperialism.
Everybody, yeah, exactly. And everybody not gonna buy it. Black. I mean, because not everybody black. Not everybody give a fuck about black people. That's the thing. That's why a lot of shit don't sell. All this black on niggas. People tried before, but it's just like hard to sell.
I mean, if they did one that was like based off a sneaker lifestyle, I could see it getting some views, especially if it comes on BET or Adult.
In real life, no one give a fuck about it. Because it's like it's a gang of sneaker movies and shit like that people are bougie. How about you humble, you bitch ass nigga? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like,
I agree.
I ain't doing that. It's lame.
I seen a video of a girl on Instagram talking about that shit too.
What?
She had about how, let's say everybody buy Gucci, right? Everybody be quick to buy Louis Vuitton, like name brands like that, right? But let's say you had your friend, he trying to sell some new shirt. He sell a shirt or some shoes for a name brand that he's making. Or he's like making food or selling products. He's still going out at restaurants. The other thing is, it's a lot of people advertise, but a lot of people don't want to advertise for they buy from their friend because they're like, oh, it's just Joe. or this is just John shit. I don't really care about that much. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it'll be situations like, oh, that's just that nigga. But because
Well,
he'll figure it's a name brand. Because other things a name brand, that's more popular. That's something you want to be interested in. But do I really care about something that's getting off the ground? Because they're gonna say, oh, that's a
cool.
fresh fit. When you got that bitch at, you got to tell somebody when you got that shit. They ain't gonna be caring.
As long as it look good, like people will care.
I agree.
People like, cause it's like if you drop like $1,500 for a Gucci shirt and then everybody got it and then like everybody got it so much and no one gives a fuck about it. Will you spend money? Like just like I spent $1,500 to get looked over.
Be a basic nigga.
Oh Lord.
Basically.
Yeah, exactly. And then if you see a man's coming up with something like you just buy the shirt, it's like if he blows up or not, at least you got the shirt. And if you do blow up, you got it for his day. Or it supports. I being a bitch.
But would any of y'all watch the anime representation of this?
I would love it.
Of this,
would be like
if they made a show about like sneaker collection, like designer shit, and then like some like an up and comer trying to like make his own brand somewhere, and like a whole anime about someone trying to make their own brand.
I can see someone doing that,
and the trials and tribulations.
It's actually an anime about someone making an anime. So I mean, why not, right?
Yeah.
It's an anime about someone trying to make a manga.
It's this movie. It's called Go Back to China.
I thought you were about to say Boogie.
No. It's about this girl. It's about this girl who was like a fashion designer or some shit. Anyway, she Chinese and she moved to San Francisco. She moved to somewhere in America, San Francisco or New York.
Probably San Francisco. Not being racist.
That's what she belongs.
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying logistically it makes sense. She's San Francisco, so the West Coast, China. It's like near closer.
Somewhere out here. I can't remember where it was.
I grabbed my map and found out her likely location.
But this is a movie.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
So her father's like a toy designer, but she didn't want to do that because that's like a family business. But she didn't fuck with her father because her father had mad wives. He a young rich nigga in China.
Yeah.
Not young. He actually an old Chinese man, but he still
he gets money.
He get money. He got hella wives and shit like that. So she left.
No relation.
So her whole story, like she a designer, she want to come up with new designs for the. She ended up going back to China because he cut her off because she spent reckless and shit. And she ended up like going back and bringing up a toy company. He about to go bankrupt, so she ended up making new designs. So the whole movie about them trying to have a research into like they brand, and I just thought of that when you said somebody make designs.
Oh yeah, because like
somebody
also is an anime about I'm not sure if y'all watched it. Cause I never watched it either. It was this new anime that came out like 2019, 2020, right?
What was it called?
It was like a magic. I don't remember the name. It's probably a D, like a known name. But it was basically like a world full with people like with magic powers or whatever. And the dude had like an alligator or lizard face. He was trying to like find his face or figure out who put that curse on him or something. You know what I'm talking about?
It sounds familiar.
Dude has like a green alligator head or a lizard head or something.
I know. I've seen what you're talking about. I don't remember the name. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It starts with a D though. Yeah. I never watched it, but I had watched something about just like talk about new animes or whatever. But they had mentioned that I guess the cool thing about that anime is they actually in every episode, almost every main character wears like a new fresh pair of like realistic kicks. Like one day it might be some Air Force One. Another day it might be some I don't know, like Patrick Ewing. I don't know what all the shoes are, but you get my point.
Yeah.
So they be like fresh brands like Jordan and shit like that every episode. And they always try to like incorporate that to their clothes.
Actually,
I gotta check it out. People out there, like it's always like shoes mention anime because people out there they really fuck with like Jordans and shit and like whatever Pharrell be with shit. That's why it's all that's in animes. But because like they whole like culture out there, like they're like super collectors of anything they deem cool, like the Beanie Babies and shit like that, and shoes and whatever.
I love Beanie Babies.
I get what you're saying. They're collectors of anything that you can
shut up.
You do
build up on.
You lost your virginity to a Beanie Baby.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
What's that? Big Beanie Baby.
It's fucking sick.
Hot take, Fireside chat.
Yeah. Oh man.
But yeah, they dive deep
Speaking
into like
of
they whole
Fireside chats with Lucifer, I know it's off subject. Why I saw a post about saying that Lil Nas X had videos from twerking on the devil or some shit. Y'all hear about
What's
that?
that on like Saturday Night Live or something? Like one of those talk shows, Jimmy Kimmel or something like that.
Nah,
So once you had that video,
No.
He was a devil.
Oh no! Wait! We got this mixed up. It was like he was twerking or like this, doing a lap dance, or someone dressed up as Jesus while promoting Satan sneakers or something.
No. That was a Saturday Night Live. You guys didn't hear about that?
That's something else.
who
is this?
Huh?
So I was on Saturday Night Live when he did that video.
Yeah.
No, that's something else. No. He did that on it was a comedian that did it on a sketch on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm talking about Lil Nas X doing something. That was
Lil Nas X did something different. He did actually. Wild. Yeah, he did like a video doing that.
You watched it naked.
He said that he did that shit. Yeah, he said he did that. Like, it was some wild shit. Like, yeah, his hair braided and like in the front. Yeah. It was like 2 pigtails in the back with like almost cornrows or something weird. But either way, he posted in the video that he basically did it because people would say he's gonna go to hell for that shit.
Baby, you should enjoy.
So he posted a video of that. Like, that's not a good example.
Not at all.
Yeah, it's not a good example for the black youth and the strong, independent black men who will listen to Fireside.
I'm not gonna lie, I never cared anything about Lil Nas. Like, I wonder, like, why do people care? Like, what song does he got? Besides Old Town Road? No, it's not even like he got one song, but did that slap enough for he to be not a representation, but like a fucking role model? Because he got like
on mainstream.
Nobody knows anything about his characteristics to be like, yo, you see him right there? You gotta be like that. Like, I don't know nothing about this nigga. But if I had a kid,
he has
was like
a good 3 good songs with like famous rappers in it. So that's
what song got to do with character traits?
Song? Okay,
what this song got to do with character traits for him to be a role model?
I told you about subject.
Nah, but it's like, so if somebody got a tough song, if he got a tough song, that deemed him a role model. Like, unless you want to make songs, nigga,
no,
don't follow.
Oh God, actually, hang on. Let's actually start talking about everyone's favorite genre when it comes to anime. I mean, like, you know, we can just spitball. If you don't know the genre, you can at least describe it.
Don't Cardi B got an anime?
No, we're not going to talk about that.
Who's going first?
Let's see. I could go first. Now, like, my thing is, I used to like the action adventures all the fucking time because that was like the only stuff I watched. But then those shits burned me out. And then I started watching them harem animes, and those shits got me irritated. It burned me out after I watched them. Then I just started watching regular like slice of life junk. Like, and I could watch
I really like.
What was it?
Mob Psycho. The one season I watched it was tough. But that's a tough. It's tough. Like, he's not. Oh no, it's like a kid who kind of grew up fluke because nobody like really messed with him. But he's like the most powerful dude in the whole damn show. Like, he beat people with ease. He doesn't want to fight because that's not what he's about. But like, when he loses his temper, he end up like random accident.
Yeah, like,
and he got. But it's hilarious. That show is funny-ish. It's not as cynical as I just made it sound.
Yeah. But it's like stuff like that is like, I watch that from time to time, but like the stuff I watch now is literally like, Philip, I know you probably might remember this because I remember pitching this to you like years ago, back when we were like fucking
school days.
Yeah, school days. Like that.
That shit scarred me. It was a good anime. I was so
like Spike Lee.
No, fuck that. I'm talking about Days as a AYS, not AZE.
And like, I felt like I was in a daze, so that shit knocked you unconscious, my nigga. Like, you go to a coma after reading that shit.
Bro, like that was like the first one I watched, like anime I watched that was like that, and I actually liked it. And then the funny part was, I was playing the game at the same exact time I was watching the show, and like
it took some turn.
yeah, at least with the game you could change like the endings up and whatnot, have a happy ending or have that ending they have in the anime. But like I remember watching that anime, and I just remember the character. What's his name? Makoto, the main character. He was such a flute ass bitch.
Wait, I know you showed me that.
Yeah, so he was psyched about this movie. He was telling everybody.
Yeah.
Like I just remember like the character Makoto was just like I was just showing everyone because I was like, this son of a bitch, if he acted like a human being for like 10 seconds, everything would have been fucking solved. Instead, he was like, nah, bro, I'm gonna stink with my dick. Look at my nut.
He acted like a douche.
Yeah, that's the thing. Exactly. He acts like a douche. And then his best friend, what was his name? His best friend is so much more annoying in the fucking game. I want to punch him in the mouth. But his best friend in the show literally was like, oh man, I'm gonna get with the girl that I see you hanging around, but I don't know if she's dating you or not. And you know what? I'm gonna just fucking rape her because like, I like her. I was like, what the fuck is this? That shit was just frustrating. Right? Yeah, it was just frustrating more than anything. Like Charles, I'm gonna say, if anything, if we're gonna pop your anime cherry, I'm gonna make you watch that one first. It's not too long. It's like only like 12-ish episodes long.
Don't watch that yet. Don't watch first.
School Days.
Yeah. Chat first, and never watch anime again. Look, if that's the category you put him in, I mean, the next thing you're gonna have him do is read Shamu.
Oh my god.
Or Shamu. Actually, that first chapter. Yeah. If you tell anybody about the first chapter trying to get someone into that manga, they're all gonna turn their heads to that shit.
Exactly. It's like the first like couple episodes, you're gonna be like, man, what the fuck is it? It's like some generic shit. It's like about when you get about a third of the way through it, that's when you start to see like the other shit start like appearing, like
it's actual martial arts fighting.
Yeah,
that's when it gets legit. I do fuck with it. I say it was bloody as shit. I like since we're on genres, right?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite genre would be like action adventure, horror, gore, drama, comedy, and a slight. But if I'm reading manga, it has to have blood in it. So it's going to be like action, gore, or horror.
Yeah, I feel you.
Only then it really shows their expressions properly.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. Not just come on, see them in pain.
This one manga I was reading recently. I don't know if you read it or not. It's called Ingoshima.
And psychological.
Have you seen that one, Phil?
What is it about?
I can't remember. It's been a minute since I last read the last chapter, but it was about like these kids who go on like this cruise, like this trip to like this island or some shit, and then their boat gets wrecked on like this deserted, unknown island, and there's like crazy people who live on the island, and it's all about like everyone gets kidnapped. Yeah, everyone gets kidnapped. It is like the island is all about like who's the strongest on the island. Whoever's the strongest gets the most bitches. And I was like, okay, respect. Let me read this thing.
Nah,
shit.
I ain't see that.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot. It was one thing I don't know the name for that shit either. Man, it was probably a manga. I read manga. Like,
that's what I'm talking about.
But it was some shit kind of that. And like they were stranded somewhere and didn't know how they got there or something.
Mm-hmm.
And there was people running around with like animal masks on, like actual animal hides, and like wearing the mask and shit.
Yeah.
With like running around, chopping around, and killing people or something like that. They were like trying to get women and rape them, whatever.
Yeah.
Is that what you talking about?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
I think so. It's the main character, like this dude with glasses.
In between. I don't remember any of the main characters. I just remember it was gory as fuck. I recall like I would watch it again if I could, but
I remember it did have like some gory bits where people get eaten in half, but yeah, it was mostly like the females got kidnapped and they were like sell them off to like random dudes in the island and stuff, and then like the leader of the island is like this
12
foot tall guy with an 8-pack, and he literally has an army of bitches at his behest. I was surprised. I was like,
Nah.
like, see,
That
this
reminds me
is the reason why they were
that
like,
show
we should
on
have a black
Netflix.
guy on here. He would make all the difference.
They had a black guy on it.
I remember
Probably-
Alice in Borderland when they got to the beach. That reminded me of.
Oh
So your
God.
favorite genre?
That was a
Your
good one.
favorite genre
too.
is horror ghost.
Huh?
So your favorite
again?
genres are like gory stuff, horror type.
Yeah, but like action, like gore, horror, psychological. Those are my
Nobody
three
wants to
favorites.
talk to me.
The calm voices. Or
Willie, you got one? Like any particular genre?
it gotta be kind of action, but it gotta have some comedic.
Oh
Me
yeah.
to keep watching it, but it don't have to be funny.
Funny's
think
always a plus though. When like
I don't think
sometimes
we-
jokes on
like,
animes, like if they hit hard, so it's usually funny.
Yeah.
Like,
I like more.
Like remember that
snide
manga I
remarks
posted up in the
or
chat?
sarcasm.
Like the pictures I posted up in the chat a few days ago.
We're gonna get demonetized.
The one where
I'm not gonna
hell
put
no.
that up here, of course, but but like that joint is pretty funny for what it is. Like as dumb as it is, it's just funny because of like the reactions and like how over the top like the whole plot. I like how it's basically like one of those harem mangas, but they skip around that bullshit where it's like, oh, is he gonna get no? All these bitches want to fuck him. They literally just say that outright, and at least he's like, oh, I'm not trying to fuck him because I'm their teacher. You see, this is why I can't show it because we'll get demonetized.
I kind of know what you're talking about. But
Yeah.
you make me sound like a creep.
Yeah,
I didn't watch it, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's a show or an anime, and then the girls are basically trying to get with the teacher, basically.
yeah.
I still know what you're talking about. He's trying to like dissuade them or something like that. So I know what you're talking about.
Like Charles, I'm having a feeling that if anything, like those would be like the mangas you will enjoy the most because everybody enjoys those enough.
Like, is it like a
That
book?
old Charles will creep up by us.
Are
Manga's a
mangas
book.
like books that like they turn into movies or TV shows?
Well, kind of, yeah. They're basically like, think of them like, I don't want to say it, but think of them like graphic novels. But the good ones or more popular ones usually get like anime adaptations. Some of them will get movie adaptations or like one-off like video animations. But generally, it's like, you sometimes hope they come out with an animation for it because, if there's one you really like, you would like to see it animated. But like, it's not all of them will be that way.
Okay.
It's like this. You know who Batman is, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a comic. That comic got so much popularity that people adapted it. So so basically, that's what manga is. It's basically the Japanese version of a comic, and on the popularity, they make a movie out, or they turn it into an anime. So not every manga has an anime, but not every anime has a manga either.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, every anime has a manga.
Are they hard to get, or can you just order it online?
There are literally apps you can look at them for free, or you can just there are sites you can just look at them for free or something.
Legal sites.
Yeah.
You do it
like
that
you got to
way.
go to the dark web, but you're gonna probably see like fucking dead cattle pictures on
Not
there.
that. Not
You
that
may
dark.
find love.
Not that
Oh, what?
Wow.
That is funny because some of these sites they be advertising, hey, 18-year-old Russian girl living in your area wants to meet up. Click here to chat with now. I'm like, oh my god.
You be seeing that pop up like ads, like single mom.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I want to say anything that got to do with anything.
Yeah,
like single mom.
exactly.
You got singles in your area.
Yeah.
No, it's
Like
say single
5
moms or like grandma, random wild shit. I'm like, what?
She says,
They
are you
said
been
they
in
know
the
what your
shit?
search history look like. They say you can't lie to us.
I'm like, you perverts.
It's okay. We don't judge you with it.
So I click on the link, right? And
Exactly.
I'm like, wow.
Gotcha.
You'll be surprised. Ain't
But
no
I would
not one
say-
single bitch on there.
Another
What's your favorite
good
genre,
anime that I would
Charles?
say though, in that category, that's He-Man. Do you have?
You said what?
If you had a genre anime, like I'm gonna give you a list. Hang on, let me help you out. So,
what's your favorite genre of like cartoons
or
animation? Yeah, what's your favorite genre of animations? Like be cartoon.
I would say like if he had an opportunity to like watch an anime show and if we listed like a bunch of genres, which would you go with, Charles? Like action, adventure,
kind of the same.
Murder, like ecchi, harem type bullshit. Like what?
Or comedy.
I don't know. Honestly, I just like regular situational animated TV show.
So basically, slice of life. Yeah. That's the genre called in like manga.
Yeah.
Just make sure you get tricked into a Yao man.
Oh shit. Yeah.
No.
Rock and roll gangster. Rock and roll gangster.
Okay.
That's like tell watch Pico no Pico.
Oh Lord. Well, if you watch that, Charles, you probably will be like not watch anime ever again.
I would watch Japanese sitcoms.
Japanese. I actually, well, not sitcoms, but I've seen like
some animes are kind of.
Yeah, they do have them like that, but you're talking about like live action stuff.
I feel like that live action quirky.
That'd be me watching.
It really depends. Some of them actually got like some good drama to it.
It's quirky when it's serious. They just do like
I don't know. You mean like what was that junk we saw on Netflix? You mean like Mother?
Yeah. Like that was hilarious.
It was quirky. It's an anime called Monsters.
But it wasn't. It was dead serious.
Yeah.
That was nothing funny about that.
If you haven't need me, maybe you should enjoy yourself. If anyone watched Mother, you will understand completely what the hell I'm trying to say by referencing Pop Smoke. I don't know why. But like, if you can literally watch that entire movie while listening to Pop Smoke as like some background music.
You talking about the horror movie?
Nah. It's like this drama about like this kid. It's like this kid who lives with like this kind of abusive mother and shit. It was like based off of like true events. But I'm not gonna ruin the plot for anyone who wants to watch the movie because it's actually a pretty good movie. But at the end, if you just have to listen to like Pop Smoke.
You have to.
I mean, yeah, you have to. It's explicitly like the point of the whole movie. That whole movie was like if they approached Pop Smoke to like with that movie first before Boogie, like this shit would have been an instant classic. Yeah. Yes.
All right. We off subject.
A Boogie with the hoodie.
That's kind of racist.
Talking about.
But Charles, would you like? I'm gonna give you three genres of anime. Like, let's try to get a show that you could watch. Like, it don't have to be right away, but it'll be something eventually. Would you like to watch like a slice of life? Like that's like the generic situational thing where it's like basically real life with like no crazy monsters or anything. Horror.
You want to watch the one where the girls got big.
Actually, yeah. Even that was a legit genre. You don't have to feel ashamed about that one.
The girls with the big, the girls with the big, yeah.
The girls with the big, yeah. That could be anything. Because trust me, when it comes to anime, you don't want every girl with a big, yeah. Because trust me, there's something on the dark side of the web which you don't want to get into. But yeah, okay. So you just want to watch the ecchi. Those joints those are fun.
No, I was watching Death Note. I was watching Death Note for a little while.
Yeah, but the girl in there doesn't have a big yeah. She's kind of cute, but like she's.
No.
You ever been on? You ever been on Newgrounds?
No, stop.
So you ever been on Newgrounds?
Don't.
He just gave me an idea though.
Charles.
Before you go wild. But
yeah, you never just going Newgrounds.
Don't entertain him. Don't entertain him.
Newgrounds don't even exist no more. Do it?
It still does.
He gonna do it.
I'm about to look that shit.
Why? I don't even think, to be honestly, I checked that shit like last year. I checked Newgrounds like last year, but their section hasn't really updated, which I thought was kind of funny. But it still exists.
Newgrounds some shit like middle school when YouTube first came out. It was just like, it was a cluster.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I don't know why
because it was easy to get on there in school.
I kind of remember. It sounds familiar.
What do you mean?
Basically, Newgrounds was like the elementary school, like the preschool version of the dark web, pretty much.
You heard me, I've heard of it. It sounds familiar.
You've been on it.
Never.
That's like where Logic dropped his first mixtape.
You fuck with Death Note, right? You laughing?
Evil laugh right after he says Death Note.
No, I'm laughing because you said that was where Logic's first mixtape.
Yeah, I know you laughing. So, did you fuck with Death Note or no?
Honestly, I didn't watch it. It was good. It was cool, but I didn't watch past the first 2 episodes. Well, I need to get back on it.
You don't like anime, you be like,
did you like
shit can never happen in real life.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's why you're not.
If you want, you could just watch some of those what they call them, the ecchi ones, where it's like all about sexy girls and all that other shit. Those most of the time they're funny. Others are just kind of stupid and annoying.
If you want to do, I would say if he want to do that, he should fuck with High School of the Dead.
Yeah, High School of the Dead or like fucking High School DxD.
Yeah, because it has it. While it's an action, will keep him entertained.
Yeah,
never seen it.
It focuses on fan service, so it's gonna be a lot of boobs.
When I tell you they have a scene where like a girl's breast literally dodges a sniper bullet, like drink free.
Right, in that same anime that I'm mentioning, it's a scene where he has a sniper and he's using the girl's breast to brace the shot.
Yeah. Baby, you should enjoy yourself. You should enjoy yourself. See,
sure did
this is a Pop Smoke a Pop Smoke remembrance video.
I remember you talked about Sly Glizzy all day. He popped up, but Pop Smoke can't pop up.
This nigga appears like as a ghost on the podcast.
He said a ghost on the podcast.
But
work every day.
But yeah, like, you should watch those, Charles.
So I'm not gonna watch any of this. I hope y'all know.
He will. I would say if anything, like you can watch this.
What should I watch on Netflix? I don't want to go on there. Use like,
oh yeah, you don't want to go on these sites where you're afraid you're gonna get an STD. Like, okay, well on Netflix,
you should watch.
I actually don't really know that much on
that show
Netflix.
Called I do. I'd be on there, but watch
I mean, if they still got it, you should watch. I mean, you could probably watch Evangelion if they still got it on Netflix.
What is it called?
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
That's you should watch
Inuyasha. I saw that show. I thought
not on Netflix. Just a great. It's like
Inuyasha is a good one.
Yeah, Inuyasha is
like,
good.
I realized that.
It has the funniest, like Inuyasha has the funniest outros of any anime. Like he'll say, "Looks like we're gonna have to get something up."
Was it Inuyasha like a chick flick on the low though?
Kind of.
Don't get me wrong.
It was kind of like that, but not really. It was like one of the things where when they started focusing more on their relationship, it kind of became like that, but they still had action to keep.
Action.
You said was it a chick flick?
Yeah, I mean, if you have a scene where like a girl is on a fucking Ferris wheel with depressing music playing in the background, I mean, kind of.
No, you're right. But that's in all anime.
It was common.
He said that's in all animes.
Like, for real. In almost every slice of life anime, every horror anime,
there's a girl on a Ferris wheel, like looking on.
Exactly. No, that's not what I'm getting at. It's always gonna be some scene like that. It's gonna be like something like it's gonna be a scene where you see somebody walking down the sidewalk. It's gonna be a scene where you see somebody sit on a bench by the sea, look like I was here to talk to. It's like always a fluke scene.
Yeah.
Like, woe is me.
Oh, it was me.
Yeah, you feel that's how they reel the niggas in. Like, oh, that shit looks sad. Got him. All right.
Yeah. Oh man, where was it? Oh my god, there was this one anime that that fool Jared had me watch. I can't remember what it was called. It was like, oh my god, because it had the most fuck ass shit in it. It was about I can't think of the name right now, but it's about like relationships, right? It was like one of those slice of life ones, and it was like this dude, like he liked this girl, but the girl didn't really like him back. But then this other girl, he started dating her, but then that one first chick started to like him, but he put his friend on with like this other girl who secretly liked the main character, but he didn't know that because she wasn't really obvious with it until like later on. So he put his best friend on with her. Next thing you know, this bitch, like, this dude's taking her out on dates and stuff. He's like, oh man, I think we should get sweaters and all this other shit. And then she says, I don't want to get a sweater with you. She says, I don't really want to buy this for you. I'm trying to buy this for your friend. The nigga just looked at her like, what the fuck? And he was like trying to ignore what she just said. I'm like, bitch.
I would have too.
Yeah, I was like, I said, she said, I didn't buy it. She said, I'm not buying this for you. I'm buying this for your friend. I'm like, bitch. Like, that's,
with who money?
Sound like toys.
Exactly. I really can't remember what it was called. I just remember it was funny because there was like a chicken that got killed by like a raccoon in there. And I thought that was funny.
Some grimy shit.
This nigga's about to go to sleep.
I swear I'm not.
Y'all talking about anime. I know you're gonna have to talk about. Y'all is not watching any damn animes, but I don't know why.
I think we had to change the conversation.
I'm watching.
Before we did,
Y'all is about to go to fuck through sleep, bro.
Before you go to
sleep, nigga laughing like you know you're going to sleep.
I'm watching.
You hear me, Charles?
I'm gonna
check out Icky Toshin.
Oh my god, that shit. That shit. I would watch that.
Just watch the classics. Just watch the classics.
The classics.
Watch Icky Toshin. Icky Toshin is old now, so it's almost a classic.
Yeah, it is old now. No, like give him a Netflix show because like he's not about to go on like one of these sites because like
Netflix don't got shit.
Like I said, I can't remember the Netflix lineup.
I might just do with Death Note. One of my coworkers told me about it.
Yeah, just watch that.
No, okay, you could do that. There's Allison Borderland.
Everybody know niggas at Fred Meyer's on.
Fred Meyer.
What else is?
I didn't mean to name drop your job.
Oh
yeah.
God.
You could try. I'm pretty sure Naruto's on there. One Piece is on there.
I know One Piece is on there.
So One Piece is on there. You could watch. You should watch that. It'll be pretty funny.
I haven't been on Netflix since I want to say you don't like.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
You said anime on Netflix. What?
They're starting a rumor. Talking about a Fireside.
But that's controversies. I don't need this in my life right now.
So, what's your favorite genre of like entertainment shows? That sounds weird. TV.
Yeah, like TV shows or anything in general.
So this is directly towards you before you go to sleep.
So what's your favorite book, Charles? What's your favorite genre?
What's your favorite genre of novel?
Yeah.
Don't tell me you a
don't have an
Zane
answer, I'll start it off.
Oh my god! You just
don't
say Zane Chronicles?
Don't tell me you a Zane Chronicles, nigga.
How about this, Charles? I'll go first. You go second.
Charles,
not work.
How about you say something? How about you say something, motherfucker? These are 3 questions.
Now you're on this show for a reason.
You guys kind of interrupted me. No,
you have taste.
Wait, interrupted your silence.
Yeah, you the nigga interrupt. So what did Miss Robinson say about it? Like, nah. You can't intervene now, nigga.
Like no, but my favorite books. I used to when I was younger. I used to like reading like basketball biographies. All the basketball players.
Like about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and like Wilt Chamberlain, their biographies.
Yeah,
that's you. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, like that ain't bad. That's just I wasn't expecting that.
It's weird. It's weird. It's cool.
Honestly, I thought you were about to say like I thought you were about to say you started reading Alice Walker books. And I was like, okay. I thought you were about to say.
Yeah. You want those people someone say, "Hey, what book you read last week?" So it'll be like Game Informer.
Yeah,
like, that's not a book. That's how you gotta respond. It's like that don't count. We're talking about like
who would have books?
XVA Phil.
Which book?
What's the last book you read that was pretty good?
This is when I was younger, so like anybody from the 80s and 90s.
You talking about like
you read
a magazine type of thing, or like
no actual biography, a book?
So you read like Vince Carter biography and that?
Nah, Michael Jordan,
Ben Carson,
The Last Dance,
Patrick Hakeem, Karl Malone, John Stockton, Juwan Howard.
You didn't read Wilt Chamberlain's?
Yeah, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell.
You ever read Pee Wee Kirkland's book? Why you laughing? That nigga's the toughest nigga ever. This
I was thinking.
Bully said
I was thinking about Pee Wee Herman when you said that.
Pee Wee Herman.
No, Pee Wee Kirkland.
Why?
Pee Wee Kirkland was that nigga street balling.
Yeah, I know you talking. I know what that is. Yeah.
This nigga made so money. He was like for the NBA.
Yeah.
He was in a grind.
Huh?
Basically, before the origins of And One.
I don't even remember he was in a.
He made like one little like cameo appearance.
So you just watch it? You just listen? You was entertained by biography.
Yeah.
I'm glad you know the
Japanese song.
Yeah, fucking one of those anime outros are playing right now. Like, yeah.
But I mean, I watched Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. I kind of liked it. I just wasn't
okay. So you count.
Like, you gotta watch Pokemon while listening to the Migos.
Yu-Gi-Oh was actually kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh was kind of funny.
The funny thing about Pokemon, when it first came out, well, like in '99 or whenever it came on TV, I just think that intro song slaps so hard.
Exactly.
I just love that fucking.
Everyone's like still love this shit.
Song.
Yeah, it's still one of the best like intros to any like fucking show ever.
I remember I would rewind that shit like I was in the club like 5 times.
Yeah, exactly. I wanna be the very best that no one ever was. Yeah,
it's like, the best intro.
Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we crack.
Original Dragon Ball Z intro.
Oh, you mean what? Dragon? What the dragon ball?
The dragon.
I like you gotta say fuck the dragon. You gotta say fuck the dragon. Dragon Ball Z.
That shit was terrible. It was terrible.
No, he was saying fuck the.
Like, what the fuck is that?
That drop was fire.
I thought you were singing that song. I thought you singing that song. Ring my bell.
I'm talking about the GT rap intro.
Oh, yeah.
Step into the Grand Tour, like
that
was okay.
This nigga Mystical did a fucking intro to Dragon Ball GT, bro.
That was him?
That shit. I don't know. It sounded like some
mystical
shit. Like some PD Pablo. Yeah, that. Step into the Grand. What's a Grand Tour to GT? What does that even mean?
They go to the Grand Tour to like to the different planets and shit. I guess.
Not a Grand Tour. Yeah. We've been watching this show half our lives. We're watching this show half our lives. That's not no damn Grand Tour. We used to this shit already. Nigga Goku Jr. Nigga Goku Jr. is Hispanic all of a sudden. He don't got any cool powers. Like
the funniest thing about it is that's not even canon.
Yeah, they didn't add it.
Don't look like it. It don't look like it.
It don't look like it.
Especially that ending though, with that dumbass ending. Yeah, I'm glad it's not.
It looked like somebody. It's like somebody got lucky in a Dragon Ball. It's like somebody got lucky in a Dragon Ball contest of getting their own spin.
Yeah, like their own. They said who wrote the best fan fiction or so shit.
I think we should pull up on him.
He did.
That's that. We're not threatening anyone's life on the podcast.
What the fuck is your problem? Look at your paw. I should kick your ass, man. You know what the fuck you did in my childhood?
Oh my god! You make it sound like Red Man just said that shit. Like, hey,
yo, Red Man. What the? I wish Red. You remember the Red and Mep show?
Yeah.
Yo.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah, I do.
Never heard of it.
I wish
never heard of it.
I wish that was
real. Yeah.
I know
not Friday animated series. I wish that was.
Yeah.
I was that show.
Feel about that show?
Huh?
How do you feel about that show?
It was a cornerstone of black filmmaking that only got like what 1 or 2 seasons.
That's like a pocket of your childhood going 6 flags for the.
Exactly.
Y'all had that. I had How High.
How High was after that? That was like a spinoff for How High.
Nah.
If we had to step into the grand, if we had to step into the grand tour, that's what we.
I'm not stepping at any grand tour for starters.
Not GT.
Yeah.
Nah, it had to be before that.
That shit was like 2000.
It's kind of like watching that and then Oliver Bean.
When Method and Red, that was like 2003, something like that. Or 4.
It was around the time Seed of Chucky came out.
Remember that?
Like Redman was random.
He fucked Jennifer Tilly.
Jennifer Tilly.
Like that. Okay, wait. I just realized we just went from talking about animes to talking about novels to talking about Redman and Method Man to Jennifer Tilly and Seed of Chucky.
All up.
It came out
all
2004.
to get Charles to talk.
Yeah.
All to get Charles to talk, but we're still the only ones talking.
Yeah, Charles.
He didn't even make anything but a sound.
He still ain't pick his favorite genre. He just said basketball documentary. I didn't know that was a...
Don't panic.
Yeah, somebody said it don't count. It's like somebody say, "Hey, what's your favorite animal?" And you say shelf.
Chinchilla.
Like it's not the same. It don't count.
Shelf?
What?
That's my point. That magazine is a book.
What's your favorite? My favorite animal is shellfish.
You fucking, that's a weird.
So what's the question?
What's your favorite genre of a book? Like a book, like people read chapters.
So I can't. Basketball biographies isn't. That's not.
Why don't you just say sports?
Yeah, okay, sports. But it was specifically basketball that I read most of the time.
Like you read that for entertainment, or like
what's your favorite basketball documentary? What's your favorite basketball documentary? Not documentary.
Like book, autobiography, or biography.
No, I can't tell.
Biography. Wait, did you say autobiography or what? And I'm thinking about it.
Biography.
I feel like you didn't say biography. I don't know. I feel like
he said auto at first. He did just now. He did.
Yeah, I feel like you said something. Who was your
originally? He said auto.
Biography.
Who was your favorite one? You don't really. Right.
He said it was he was a child. He don't read them.
Nigga, I remember what Spider-Man.
I remember reading Tyrese. You remember? I don't know if you know that.
Did you say Tyrese?
No,
you just said you know who Tyrese
Sweet
is.
lady, would you be?
Oh no, Tyrese is. Bald nigga from Fast and Furious.
Tyrese.
Baby boy, that nigga.
Baby boy.
No. Tyrese yelling naked in the cave for his audition for Django. That's the most ever seen.
That was real?
I thought that was Django.
No, nigga, that was real. He was auditioning for Django, and that's what his audition reel was.
Yeah. Like it showed the nigga screaming in a dark cave, and the next scene he walks out of it in like this velvet blue like tuxedo.
But that shit was so.
Like people don't understand how hilarious Tyrese Gibson is.
Why he was in a fetal position? Like, what the fuck just happened to him?
Yeah.
Nothing pleasant.
My bad. Terrell Davis. Yeah.
I know that.
That's a football player?
Yeah. In the 90s.
You just said basketball documentaries, you fuck. What the fuck is wrong with
sports?
I said sports.
You made him change it.
I said sports. You said basketball documentary.
Right.
He thought you were telling him
that's a football player.
Right. Sorry about that. I said sports.
He said right.
Nigga, I said sports. You gonna do this? We got it on tape this time, nigga. Don't try this shit today.
I know.
You confused.
We're gonna go basketball. Hold on, give me a second.
This motherfucker was thinking about this the whole time we were talking. Come out with a football player. His favorite shit is basketball. How the fuck is that?
No. You definitely. I'll vouch for that nigga. You confused.
Nigga talking about Deion Sanders. Nigga, what the fuck Deion Sanders got to do with the NBA?
I'm gonna say Michael Jordan. The obvious answer.
Hype
Obvious
beast.
answer.
No, nigga, pick another person. Don't do that.
All right.
You don't remember one thing about Michael Jeffrey Jordan's life before life last day.
Damn.
Boy, you can't.
Matt,
Nigga, just say.
Don't hurt yourself.
Let's change topic. Charles.
Magic Johnson. He was like the king of LA. He just came out. Actually, no. Magic over Michael.
Yeah, you don't even remember shit from that book. You just saying Snapple facts.
No, that's actually from.
So knock it off. Why would we be talking about the NBA in his autobiography? Usually people talk about their early childhood life in their autobiography.
Yep.
His early childhood, I don't know. This is this is like
you trying to make up shit as you go on. See, this is what happens when we don't sit the anime. This is what happens when we don't sit that.
We have first thing at the top.
This nigga might just not your from LA.
Going to Michigan.
You just describing Meek Mill right now.
What subject do you want to talk about, Boo, Charles?
Cheeky.
Yeah, Charles is going. All right, Charles got a topic. He
new topic.
If we ever post these texts, Charles' topics was the plight of. I think I'm asking. It was a fill in the blank.
Oh God.
The plight of African American.
Moving on. Oh nah, you want. We're gonna talk after we out.
The fuck is going on? So okay.
Sorry, chat for Lucifer. I ain't thinking.
Yeah, anything can happen. This is. I have to bring us back. Understand? We're not about to delve deep dive into history.
We're not going to dive in. We're not about deep diving Charles'
in the psyche.
Historical.
Brazilian butt lifts.
Actually, that's a subject for a different episode. Brazilian butt lifts. Ingenious fortitude or underhanded deviousness.
Yeah, we should all go to like a.
We should go to a Brazilian brothel and just like.
We should all go to like.
Have a live.
We should all go to Dominican. We should all go to like some Republic project and just see what.
If hopefully,
so, niggas say we should go to a Republic project and see what and see who robbed us.
And just see like, nah, this is what y'all put in your body. This is what y'all put in your body. Just pull out some chicken. Wow. Just pull out some chicken.
Hey, let's leave it to the viewers. Would y'all like to see a post-op of strip club excursion with the whole gang?
Post-op?
Yeah, post-operation.
I can do that.
I didn't mean it post-operation as in a literal like medical procedure. I meant it as like a military operation.
Save yourself. Continue.
But yeah, like we should like all like go to a strip club and then have a whole dedicated episode special to that.
Okay.
I know, like Philip, I think you've been banned at every strip club in the tri-state area.
I ain't get banned, but it is one stripper I mean. It wasn't even at the club, just one private stripper. So I mean, fuck it. She ain't want the money.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying.
Jesus Christ.
You a stripper, but you scared to make. Yeah, ain't my fault.
Okay, let's turn this subject.
Yeah, this is the reason why he doesn't like psychological or horror. This is psychological horror speaking.
Before the rain starts.
Yeah. Oh, God.
For what?
Before it starts. You cancel off bucks.
Yeah.
What? To a white woman, no less. Whoa. Philip did that shit.
I did what to a white woman, no less? I did what? No. That's not skip this. I did what?
I got
Who?
I said you did that to the white stripper, not us. Before we get canceled.
She wasn't white, but I mean, either way, it don't matter. She wasn't. I had it.
Oh, God. God.
I mean, I didn't mean to imply it like that. I mean, nothing happened.
I had a good time. Excuse me. This
It
is
was
an
a
Amber
party.
Alert.
I mean, I had fun.
The fill in the blanks. The fill in the blank sound worse than the actual.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is going on? I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know about one. And cue the
nothing happened.
Yeah.
And cue the Inuyasha music.
You love it when I
I had to look at that lyric song so I can sing it.
But anyway, Charles, we're gonna get you some big breasted anime. We're gonna post some up in the chat. We're gonna watch it together as a family.
I'm gonna watch Death Note.
Death Note doesn't have.
So what? So we know from the last episode you used to watch SpongeBob and Impossible. Like, what you used to do for entertainment as a kid? You don't play video games and shit like that. So what you do as entertainment?
Watch movies.
You watch movies. He just says one thing.
Basketball. Like watch basketball. Like watch sitcoms on the WB and UPN.
I was about to say,
wait, you were about to say something completely different. Wait, you just said watch Black, pause, and then say watch sitcoms on the WB and UPN. You could have just said Black Networks.
I didn't know what you were about to say.
Yeah, he's out. Just watch Blacks. UPN. That show's legendary.
That's what I thought you were about to say.
What was your favorite show on UPN? If you had to choose one.
What's the best you?
Oh,
don't say 101. Say 101.
What?
We don't say 101.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna put the IB Sansa 101.
No, I was gonna say Moesha.
Moesha 101. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it had to be.
It was.
I thought Moesha. Wait,
yeah,
I thought
Parker was on the.
That was on UPN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like the Parkers were. But I thought Moesha. I thought UPN was like 2000.
The Parkers was the spinoff.
Yeah.
No, it's not Moesha.
Yeah, it was a spinoff of Moesha.
I didn't think UPN was around back then.
It was like late, like 96.
Maybe it just took it.
Let me look at it. I thought UPN was like 2000.
No, yeah, it lasted up until like the early, like mid 2000s before it became CW.
She was 93. I mean 95.
Skitty-ba.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer was on UPN.
Yeah, before it became CW.
Yeah.
That show also had a good theme song if you remember it.
Wait, it became.
And that's why everybody fuck with Sarah Michelle.
Well, that and she had a tight body.
She was Jewish.
What?
Okay. Okay. What the fuck? Where did that come from? You act like I got a problem.
Good old nice gal.
Why I gotta be assholes? Y'all cater to him like,
bro, where did that come from? I was like, he said she was Jewish.
Fun fact about Sarah Michelle.
That one.
That's like some Zatch Bell type shit. Like you watch this like.
I wouldn't call it some Zatch Bell shit.
It's like you want to say butt cheek.
Some definite.
Yeah, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That was actually a pretty good show. I remember I used to catch it like outside of that network years later on what was it, FX.
I was thinking about this other. Do you used to watch like white girl movie and shows?
Nah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this. I watched
Willie. Me or Omar.
Anybody, all of y'all.
Yeah, I watched some of them. You're talking about like the stuff that'd be like Miss Congeniality or something like that.
Yeah, and like Bring It On and like random shit.
Yeah.
Bring It On. I saw like the first.
I watched hella
don't tell me you watched Bring It On because of Gabrielle Union.
No, I watched.
No,
I'm talking about Charles.
I watched Gabrielle. I watched Bring It On.
Nah.
I was like,
remember how I watched half of that.
I watched some man stuff. I don't know. I feel like it's for white girls because only talk about white. It's like
the only things I see like that are like early 2000 like kids movies, kind of like what was it? Who remember that movie Snow Day? That was from like Nickelodeon. You mean stuff like that?
Is that the Christmas movie?
Yeah, the movie where it was like snowing and all the kids. It was like the most elaborate snow day in human history, where kids would literally start wars and gang violence.
Fight the person with snow power or whatever.
Yeah, the snow power guy was the villain because he was just doing his job. Lower middle class white collar worker or blue collar.
You're funny. I like how you said it. He was a look. I like how you say it. You say, "Yeah, the guy who's a villain just doing his job." You know, that guy who just trying to live it and feed his family, but they attacked him.
Yeah.
If you was a supervillain, what would be your first actor?
I don't want to say it on the stream.
If you
happen,
you said if I was a supervillain, what would be our first?
What would be your first actor villain?
I don't know. I don't want to say it on the video, but let's just.
I feel like you think it is.
I would rob a bank.
I feel like you thinking it's a lot because you randomly bring these choices.
Stop
for no reason whatsoever. For no reason whatsoever. Just like at dinner party, like banter. It's like
I'll be
waterboarding. You know, waterboarding first have been there like, whoa, what?
Listen,
bro,
okay, okay. When I do that sort of thing, I don't really like. When I do that, I don't really do it like that.
Everybody's talking about George Lopez show. You just talk about the horses pulling people apart, and they betrayed the village. It's like, whoa, bro, Solo, take it easy, man. Take a chill pill. We're trying to have a good time here.
I mean, when I'm bored, my mind goes to weird places. It'll be like that, and then like other times I'll be thinking, I wonder how it would act like on a sitcom. Like I would think of stupid shit like that in not any particular order.
I wonder what acid would really do to a person.
I never said that. Oh shit, Philip disconnected.
The government got him.
There you go.
They're picking us up one by one.
Yeah, I couldn't hear nothing for a minute. I had to exit out and come back in.
Don't worry,
I'm
Philip.
sorry I'm a little late. I'm a little late, but I mean, what did he say? The last thing I heard was he said, if I was a Superman, what would be my first? It broke out. I was
what would be the first thing you would do?
You missed out.
What would be my first thing I would do?
Yeah.
If I had powers, if I was a supervillain, like I have to be a supervillain?
Yeah, super. You can have powers.
I was a supervillain. The first thing I would do is, I don't know, just harass every job who fucked me over. Only the managers, sir.
You just poison the water supply at Walmart.
No. Never do that. Never do that.
Poison that water supply.
Yeah, Charles. What about you, Charles?
I don't know. I might be like
Hopefully, it's not anything sexually deviant.
I feel like that's
He said, I can't talk now.
I'll be like Killmonger. Like, I'll try to do something good, but like in a bad, like in a
don't cop out.
Yeah.
I mean, not in a bad way, but like in a way that
explain.
I'm not gonna lie, Killmonger didn't seem that bad. Like I know he was supposed to be the antagonist.
Nah, he was bad. He was racist. That was his issue. He was like,
I haven't read the comic.
Yeah,
but not in the comics.
In the
movie one.
Say he was racist.
Movie him. In the movie him. We was like, in the movie, yeah. Y'all didn't peep that?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck was
that?
That race. Okay, how do I explain it?
He was more supremacist over like other people.
Yeah, he was he was racist against other races. Basically, he felt like blacks was the only superior race. Remember, his plan was to supply every black person in every country with weapons to attack their oppressors. So technically, yeah, he's about empowerment. But he's basically telling them, hey, kill all these white people that's oppressing you. That's kind of was his method. So yeah, why he wasn't racist, he was basically that's how I felt it.
Hateful.
That's why he stopped them.
But he probably I don't think that's racist. I think like if you get like beat up a lot and like you like crying, was like just wait for I get big, I'm gonna smack the shit out of niggas. Swear to God, it's punching like just punching the air.
You got a revenge trip.
Yeah, basically that. I don't think that's racist.
Okay,
I think,
you're right.
It's like that. But it's not like I never heard him say, "Yo, you know what you do when I get to Wakanda? I'm gonna get my brain." And I'm gonna kill me somebody. Like I can't even say.
You know what? That's why I said kinda. I didn't just pull out and say he was.
What kinda? What kind of racist? You get
it? I felt the vibe, but he ain't say it. But I mean, I'll put it this way, right? If what you said, if what he was saying is what you thought it was, I don't see why Black Panther wears socks.
And on top of that, I think So Charles, are you trying to say you're trying to commit genocide?
No,
I forgot Charles started this whole thing.
Yeah.
That is why I was bringing that up.
Yeah. Is that what you're trying to get at, Charles? You're trying to commit genocide?
He wants to make an uprising.
Why would you do that?
It's all good, Charles.
He didn't. When did he try to commit suicide?
Genocide, not suicide.
I mean, genocide.
He died at the end. He basically wanted to oppress every person who wasn't, well, in my opinion, wasn't black. But it might have been wrong. It might just went.
But my main question was question was like, were you just trying to commit genocide with your powers if you had them? It doesn't matter against who, but like, would you be trying to commit mass murder or something devious?
Are you gonna be a revenge trip, nigga? Yeah,
this silence is worrying.
No. I'm trying to
make it took too long. At least 8 to 10 seconds after we asked that question.
I'm not trying to commit genocide.
So you just gonna rob a bank or something?
Be equal quality for everybody.
That's not what a supervillain does.
We're talking about.
You're gonna be a supervillain. You're gonna be like, I'm here for equality.
This nigga's a liberal.
He said plot twist. All the money said cyanide.
Plot twist. I'm a libertarian.
Oh my god.
This is funny.
You're no good villain, Charles. You would make it to the what do you call it, the Injustice League.
Oh yeah.
What would your first thing be?
He already said it.
Mine.
Yeah.
I said Willie.
I said I would get all revenge on all the managers of the jobs that fucked me up.
I said Willie.
All the ones that deserve me. Yeah.
I heard you the first time. I was waiting for them to keep talking.
Yeah. Only the ones that deserve it. Another good.
Oh yeah, what would you do?
I think I just rally some troops. Do like hilarious inks. It's only
you gonna be the Joker.
Nah, not the Joker.
I would just start a private island with just a bunch of supermodel women.
Yeah, I was gonna. I'll be like, I have like an island.
You'll be that dude from Kim Cox
and just like
something Junior.
I gotta start like the wild.
Junior,
I gotta start the wild supervillain tattoo face girl.
You'll date the girl with the dragon tattoo.
Oh my god! Ew.
I never watched the movie. She must have been ugly.
I've seen both versions of it. I've seen the Swedish version and the regular American version. The Swedish one, she was okay, but
which one made you say
The American one. Angelina Jolie.
The slim face girl.
Well, you say you're gonna do hilarious. What? I can't hear you.
I probably just cutting. Because if I'm a super villain, I really don't have to follow no societal norms to give.
Yeah, like I said, private island with supermodel women. I would be bored.
Most superheroes, for whatever reason, they be paired. I'll go to Virginia.
Virginia. That's your base of operations. Virginia.
The homo George Washington host.
I don't know. I'll probably be like like some super rich like playboy with like a bad.
Wait.
No.
Who?
So you'll be Donald Trump?
You?
So you be Donald Trump? That what you saying? Oh, it's I'll probably be Donald Trump.
No, I just have like a bunch of like cars and clothes and jewelry and a bunch of like material stuff.
But what evil would you do?
Wait, Charles.
So your evil deed, your evil deed is buying up the Gucci store.
No,
what kind of bullshit?
Let me ask my question. I'm about to lead up to that, Charles. We just asked you if you were a supervillain. That means you had powers and you could do whatever you want. You said the first thing I'm going to do is spin a check. I'm going to be the freshest dude on earth.
He's a villain.
Nobody going to see me.
How's it gonna feel you gonna have all that, but nobody still likes you? You're a villain.
One is the loneliest number that you have.
Everyone else.
Donald
You won't be like Donald Trump if he was a villain.
First of all, Donald Trump can talk to females. We gotta work with that. We gotta work with that. We gotta communicate.
Clearly, people like Donald Trump. Like people.
Oh, I'm getting that.
And Donald Trump never wore a nice pair of clothes ever in his life. He wore in the same suit for like 40 years. Authentic. You can say, I might be Donald Trump.
I have like a bad cocaine addiction.
You would have, that's your superpower, is having a bad cocaine addiction? What the fuck type power is that? So your superpower is being a rich playboy junkie.
He's an old Marvel character. I remember it was a Marvel character like him.
That's hilarious. That's
a Marvel character. His power was that every time he snorted coke, he got super strength, but he ended up OD.
That's depressing. What the fuck?
He called himself White Flame. The White Flame, of course, for the cocaine.
This is how probably rich.
That'll be Charles' hero name.
So wait, Charles, your superpower is to be Bobby Brown, pretty much.
But you say that like that's out of their realm of possibilities. Like you can be like rich, have nice clothes, and be a There's nothing fantasy about that. Fantasy ain't cool. You can do that now.
Cocaine's expensive. You gotta have money for cocaine. He say crack. He say cocaine.
Yeah.
Say I want company money.
So I think I have a large collection of chia pets.
But hang on, we still have to get to this point. What evil deed would you do though? Like you have to do at least one, like to be
a big boy evil deed.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll be like a Wolf of Wall Street. Like
what the fuck type supervillain is that? Like you have powers. What is with this? Like what is with this upper middle class mediocre fucking supervillain?
Have you seen what was that movie? That little boy in it. That little boy like Superman. The evil Superman.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking. I can't think of the name.
Brightburn.
Yeah.
Have you seen Brightburn, Charles?
No.
Have you seen The Boys?
That's a good comic.
The
show's okay, but it's good.
Like the fraud. I don't know. The fraud like billionaires.
What? Stop with these white collar schemes. This is the shit that fucking that get people like 10 years in jail.
That's hilarious.
We get beat over this.
Wall Street.
Okay. Charles, do you know who Magneto is?
Who?
That's hilarious.
Magneto. Yeah.
Can I ask you? Look, here's a question for you, right?
You have no creativity.
You know who Magneto is? You know he runs the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, right?
Oh, do you know who Magneto is? Or are you just saying?
Yeah. Okay, so he runs the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Okay. So you're telling me you think that Magneto, being a super villain, his idea for a crime be like, I'm going to invest in real estate.
No, but I'm gonna
real estate.
I'm gonna
How? What makes that? How is that villainous? Isn't that helping the economy?
So
No.
wait, so you talking about
Matt Neal be like, I'm going to destroy a country.
Would you have a
So wait, I just thought about this dude's name. So your thing is, Charles, you're trying to be Bernie Madoff.
No,
just trying to be a.
That's what you're just saying. Like,
I'll be like, but if I'm like, okay, I'll be like Bernie Madoff, but I'll be like a flashy playboy.
But what makes that a supervillain?
He was no. He's saying he wants to be Lex Luthor. That's what you're saying. So he's gonna be corrupt.
Right.
He'll be a corrupt. I mean, no, but at least Lex Luthor is a super genius. That's the thing. Like he invents things.
I'm gonna be like Iron Man, but I'll be worse.
That is the laziest fucking description I've ever heard. I'm gonna be like Iron Man, but worse. Like worse.
Like first of all, Iron Man's good, so he's not even bad. So you can't say but worse because Iron Man's that bad.
What
you can't say Iron Man but bad.
You didn't watch the movie?
Yeah, I watched the movie. What bad Iron Man was it? I mean, he probably did a shitty job, but he never turned bad.
No, he was a billionaire. He was an asshole to a bunch of people. His
first of all, I know more Marvel than all three of y'all. But what I'm saying is, Iron Man's not a villain. What's your point?
Yeah, Iron Man.
Hey, that's hilarious.
I'm saying, okay, he's a billionaire that people. Watch the first one.
So you just saying you want. So you're not saying he's a villain. You just saying you want to be rich. You know what you're saying? That's the point I'm getting at. Because he's not a villain. You're saying you don't want to be rich.
God,
he basically saying in this roundabout way, he's just saying, imagine Iron Man's Tony Stark, but bad. That's all he's
Batman
saying.
before.
So
Wait, not think about it. There's no. He's not on. Would you be smoking a cigar and have a pinstripe suit as a supervillain?
Yeah.
I know you. I kind of get your description.
I'll be like Suge Knight.
So that's the supervillain we're going with, Suge Knight.
I have an army of bullets. But you have such realistic ass explanation for a fictional character.
You sure do.
These are all you name all real people. Besides Tony Stark.
I would imagine having like static shock powers or something. Like.
Yeah, that's people. But that's hilarious. You just be like a evil capitalist. That's all you would just be. Be having hey, look here, Shrey.
Or a nuclear couple drops all that toxic waste in the river and say, "Oh, did I do that?"
Would you be foreclosing homes at a?
Nah, I only take money from like the rich.
So what is evil about that? That's basically Robin Hood. What the fuck? Like, I take from the rich, give from the poor, or you just take from the rich, keep from yourself, which is like, I mean, it's bad.
I play this game,
but that is hilarious.
So guys, someone tell how to play this game.
Oh my god.
Charles, did anybody tell you what a supervillain is?
So Charles, alright, so you a supervillain, right? So what region will you take over? Will you take over Hawaii or some shit like that?
No,
what would be a region?
You take over Baltimore?
I'll take over the British royal family.
No, he's talking about like a region.
Over a family.
Yeah.
So you take over UK.
The people aren't a region.
I take over UK.
So you would take over the UK. Okay, what would you do with the UK? If the UK is your base of operations, what would you do?
So I'll just take over and I'll be the king.
What you gonna do about Queen Liz? Respectfully.
I'll cook her out.
Oh, respectively.
So let's see.
Yo, if you were
take over
a supervillain, you beat up an old lady. That would be
But
Supervillain.
it's kind of funny. Like, okay, you
Those
take
dudes
over
with
the
those
royal
big hats
family.
wanna jump you.
So once you take over the royal family and all, what would you do?
I haven't thought about it.
It's not that
I
far.
mean, okay, so like if you took over the royal family, you could be king of Britain, but like you do know Britain is like a parliamentary monarchy, right? Where the monarchs they don't really. I mean, they have some powers, but they don't really use them that much anymore.
Wait,
And you'll be
You're a
head
prop.
of parliament.
would you be Nigerian in this evil villain thing? So it'd be like
Why is he
so it'd be
saying
like would you be like a Nigerian from South Africa and you took UK back? Like
Yeah,
me and
exactly.
my army of Nigerians are taking
He's
over.
exactly. That's a hero
I'd be
then.
tight.
That should be an anti-hero.
Nah, he'd be a
But then
villain
what would
because
be
he
the
killed-
point?
because he killed white people.
that's pretty much. So that's literally what he's getting at right now. He's like, I'll go back and take it back over for my people and then kill. That's controversial.
It's controversial. Cut that out.
So, what are we getting at? Let's see.
Charles, you should have watched cartoons as younger. You named Suge Knight and Donald Trump like fucking muses. Instead of you had no extraordinary. This all can happen in the realm of possibility in your lifetime. You just said I'll be a capitalist if I was evil. You need to have some more fun. You play hide and seek when you're younger.
He said
you need to have more fun.
Suge Knight.
Like, what kind of dark?
Like when he said Suge Knight, I literally thought about that scene from Straight Outta Compton when that nigga was intimidated by that nigga with a pit bull.
He got beat up in the studio.
Yeah.
You played. The only thing I thought he was going to be trying to sign a record deal and take their money. But anyway.
He'll sign young to his record deal.
So if you were a supervillain, what would be your cause for turning into a villain? What would be your villain story?
Yeah, what made you to a villain?
That's a good question. We could all do that.
Meghan Markle?
Go start first.
Oh, if you and Meghan Markle was high school, like elementary school crushes, and Prince Harry stole her from you, you gotta take.
That literally sounds like the plot to like a Kim Possible like Disney special. Like
that was a plot of Get Rich or Die Trying. That was a plot of Get Rich or Die Trying. If y'all realize.
What was the plot?
I thought I never known to change my life. So. You gotta get yours and I gotta get mine. Oh man, but yeah, what's your back?
Yeah, I go with that. I can rock the way you said. If Meghan Markle was my high school crush,
and that's a
what?
So you just a hater?
What?
You a hater so much you want to become a supervillain?
I wonder what Dr. Umar has to say about this.
Yeah, what Dr. Umar got to say?
You ever seen The Incredibles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember how the villain in that movie, he was like a fat ass?
You mean Syndrome?
Fat ass?
Huh? Yeah.
That's the villain's name, Syndrome.
Was it Jimmy Fox in that movie?
Yeah, he was.
No,
that was Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, I knew it was. Yeah, I knew it was a black dude with a fade.
I was about to say, I'm
bro down.
I never.
Honey, where's my super suit?
So you basically be.
You said he'll be true.
I'll be shook now.
You want to be sensual?
That's hilarious.
If I was a villain, I'd at least be Orochimaru.
You mean Omar?
Orochimaru. I'll at least be Orochimaru.
You're gonna be Orochimaru.
I'll at least be Orochimaru. So that's gonna be Charles. He ain't no rapper. So I would say, yeah, I'll be Orochimaru.
Orochimaru.
Yeah, I could fuck with his villain plan. That's his concept behind doing it. I mean that's his approach. But I like the end game. But I don't have a fetish for little boys, so I probably would be kidnapping little boys and stuff. I would definitely be trying to look for people immortality or youth with like healing power or something. That'd be finesse.
So
and
your Achilles heel,
like a profit.
So your Achilles heel wouldn't be young boys.
My Achilles heel would just be my scrolls being destroyed. So it'd be my knowledge. I'll just murder whoever does it.
My Achilles is my knowledge. That's so fucking arrogant.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm smarter than every other nigga around me, so that's my weakness.
Yeah. You destroying my knowledge is the worst you could do for me.
That's why they call you the. I never know.
That's why they call me the philosopher.
Yeah. I wish you could play the fucking Inuyasha music every time. Like, I wish you had a button.
Maybe I'll get a soundboard up.
You can prep it.
Cause that shit is so fucking hilarious. Just to do that shit like moments like that.
Yeah, I'll definitely get a soundboard up.
For it.
Oh my!
We gotta put up for that.
I gotta look at my charger for that.
I don't really care what people say. Oh man, so like we were pretty much formed like so awkward ass in Justice League if we were all villains.
So, but you said you're just gonna you said you were just gonna get a yacht. What else would you do? You said you're gonna get like a private island, right, Omar?
Oh yeah, I said that would be my base, a private island with a bunch of supermodel bitches on there. And all I would really do would be like, steal a bunch of just make this giant fucking space satellite cannon that can hit anywhere on Earth and the whole world ransom and just do whatever the fuck I want. I'd be like, oh yeah.
Okay, Dr. Eva.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, so I'm gonna go to McDonald's and be like, okay, sir, here's your McDouble with no pickles, medium fry, and 10-piece nugget. That would be $10.65. I'll be like, I got a space cannon. I'm walking out with my model bitches. I'm gonna eat my McNuggets off these bitches' titties. So
you have a nice day.
Yeah. I would literally walk around with like you see my avatar on here. I would literally walk around like this dude. Like that's all
I can see you doing that. You just got money.
Yeah. I'll be like, yeah, I could like just fuck around with people, like blow up a country if I'm bored one day. It's just be like, yeah. I mean, people died.
I can see Omar walking around going walk about a bar or some shit. See a bitch with her nigga, smack the bitch in the ass. That nigga turn around and be like, I got lazy on your ass. You'll be like, never mind.
I can see you, like, I can see you being like Buffy the Vampires.
Who?
Mascara.
Who? Me or Omar?
What?
Omar,
what happened?
I caught the tail end of Omar's villainy. I had to get my charger.
Alright.
I'm still stuck on Iron Man, but worse.
Like you don't know where evil villain is.
That shit is so funny, bro.
Like, you ain't grew up with supervillains.
He grew up on what?
Even kids shows had supervillains. Like
you are.
Dora had Swiper.
Swiping, no swiping. Swiping on sign.
You feel me though?
I wonder why you Fox.
Oh shit.
Because foxes are sly.
I'm talking about. Oh shit. I'm high right now.
Yeah. Let's see. So, we would form a pretty crappy Injustice League. Not really crappy, but I would say an awkward one. It would basically be Suge Knight, Dr. Evil, Orochi Marion, and
Orochi Marion. I got Dre. Maybe a Mochi Chief. Mochi Chief. Oh no. Either way.
Or Mochi Santana.
That works too. That works, brother.
I was a villain. I'd probably be Drake.
David holds only to drop them.
Let them mean nothing to y'all. Tell her that she's the one for me.
Yeah, we should start like a pool for the celebrity villains.
Yeah.
You should do what?
What kind of sinister acts had Jennifer? I thought you
Jennifer Aniston. I'm trying to think of like. Wait, hang on. Jennifer Aniston.
Let's do a deep dive.
Oh my god.
Let's do a deep dive in Jennifer Aniston. So,
you know the funny part is you say that it, like on my screen it's showing like Netflix and it's showing Leprechaun. It's like Jennifer Aniston's film debut. That's Leprechaun, and I was like, what?
A film debut?
Yes, that was the thing. I was like, what?
Playing a leprechaun?
Not playing a leprechaun, running away from a killer leprechaun. If she was a leprechaun, that'd be kind of sexy.
But she ain't Leprechaun back to the hood.
Oh God! You just literally you just opened up an old dusty box in my mind of that bullshit, and I just had to think about. Like I was like, that shit literally made me facepalm because I was like, oh my God, they did have a leprechaun back to the.
What's your favorite hood movie?
Was that like a spinoff?
It was an indirect sequel.
Yeah. We're going back to the hood.
And they're gone.
Philip, we hear you.
All right, bet.
Philip, what was your favorite hood?
Hood movie?
Hood movie.
If I had to say hood, either Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society. No, but wait. Or State Property. I like all three of those. It might be leaning towards State Property, though.
Do Adam Sandler make white hood movies?
Wasn't it like his most recent movie where he played like a jeweler or something?
Yeah, they had Kevin Garnett.
Or some shit. Or
Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Garnett was in that movie, but that shit was so. It was funny. It was nothing funny about the movie. It's like weird Adam Sandler.
What?
It was good. That was a good movie though.
I really like that. Say, why the fuck you gonna show me some shit I can't buy, nigga?
It looked boring to me. What was it about?
This the Kevin Garnett we. It was about a jeweler in the. It's about a jeweler in the Diamond District, New York, and he's really bad with him. So he put out a loan. Yeah, he put out a loan for. He tried to pawn a ring, expecting KG to like buy out his doggy's basketball. It ended up not working. No money to the jewelry store. Yo, money. Classic Adam Sandler.
So that's fucking up and trying.
I think I fuck with Adam Sandler. I think Adam Sandler misses. Even when this nigga miss, he did. You can just watch this.
Not all the time.
What movie Adam Sandler missed with?
Oh my God!
You didn't like Jack and.
I would crush my head with a skull tonight. Maybe watch Grown Up.
You'll crush your head with a serpent skull.
Exactly.
Where'd you get a skull from?
Against someone else's head. Like, is that serious? Like
the one Adam Sandler movie I remember watching.
I thought I said I crushed my skull. I meant to say it wrong. Either way, but either way though, like the main male cast in that movie, they're so hilarious. But that movie, it was like, hey, let's try to make a movie without laughing. And that's how I felt. I said, we're some funny ass nigga. Make some dry humor shit and go. That's just the point all these people who bought these tickets.
Oh my God. Philip the movie critic.
I mean, bro.
Was that 2 thumbs up?
Kevin James, if you watch King of Queens, Kevin James funny as shit.
Yeah, he is.
Chris Rock, head of state, funny as shit. You feel me? Adam Sandler in the movie Click, funny as shit. 50 First Dates, funny as shit. They do that movie. They like Drive Miss Daisy. They must have been high or some shit watching that movie, or on some like strong ass narcotics.
When they made Grown Ups,
you think they were on Quaaludes?
Maybe some Xanax. I don't judge, but I mean, you shouldn't do that on the job.
Yeah. You let us down, Ab.
The whole squad did on that movie.
He definitely had the whole squad.
Kevin James did that Zoo movie. Then that movie was in a Zookeeper. Then that movie. Yeah, that movie was funny as hell.
He was in nigga.
What?
He was in. I didn't know he was in Grown Ups.
Yeah, he was the one out with the child who wanted to get chocolate wasted. I want to get chocolate wasted.
He was a child.
I watched the movie. I just didn't enjoy it. That was the only funny thing.
That's
that in the scene where that nigga ended up doing something with that goat in the bath in the closet. Those are the only two funny things.
What are you talking about? I've seen that movie so many fucking times. I remember every scene.
Okay.
What about when it was on the slide?
And the shit with the arrow. Those are the only funny things. But after that, it's torture for me.
Hot takes, Fireside.
The second one was alright though.
I was watching. I gotta be
the second one. You like the second one more than the first one?
I didn't even see the first one.
It was alright to you.
Why you what? So you watched sequels before you watched the original?
Nah, it was just the second one came out when I was working at the movie theater. I just watched it randomly.
Oh, you want it done?
Yeah.
Yeah, you working at the movie?
We're not supposed to be working, everybody else watching the movie.
No, it was like right after my shift.
They were like, "Hey, we got a spot here at aisle 5." We're like, "I'll be right there. Let me finish the scene."
Yeah.
Suck my dick, Teresa. I told her I'd be like that.
Really? I'm on break.
So you think if you ever like go if you had a new job in a new city, would you change your whole personality? Who you like someone?
Who is that question for?
All of y'all.
I mean, so, I don't think so.
I couldn't imagine going to another city.
I could.
But you got restrictions? Why?
Nah, I don't know. Like, if I was gonna do that, I wish I would have done it when I was younger.
What do you mean?
What? Going to another city?
What?
Yeah.
It's the opposite way, don't it?
You live in another city.
You talking about
talking about like another, like a few states away type.
You mean like Atlanta?
Yeah.
If you go to Atlanta, you wouldn't change your personality. It was like you like fucking.
You know what I mean?
God, I would have to.
Curtis Jackson.
I'm gonna need a couple of sniffs of cocaine to do that.
Like yo toots. Let me see how your ass feels.
I'm not from Jersey, so I can't pull that off.
I was faint just thinking about it.
Yo, I used to love watching Sean and the Penguin.
Like, hey, chicken head, let me get some bop from this seat real quick.
Yo, goofball, what the fuck you think you looking at? You looking at me? Huh? You looking at me? You know the fuck
goofball.
I am? You know the fuck I am?
Goofball.
I'm the only fucking African in the mob, okay? I'm the only fucking African in the mob. You know the fuck I am, asshole? Huh?
Yeah.
I'm fucking Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
You know.
You be the black Joe Pesci.
Black Joe?
Who is that guy? He's so cool. Oh, you don't know who
That's
that
my
is?
dad.
You know that. So black Italian, the only one in the mob.
You be fucking Ja Rule or somebody.
Hey, could you be half black and half Italian in a mob?
No.
We have anything.
I thought you can't be black at all in them.
Yeah.
I would think so.
You can't be.
I thought you could.
Like even if you're not like full Italian, like at least both your parents are Italian, like of Italian descent. Like say if you're part Italian, part Irish, they're not gonna let you. Like you can be in the mob, but you won't be able to become a made man and move on.
I thought that would be an exception.
You can't be Irish in the mob. They were like, look at this fucking Irish motherfucker here.
I thought it's the exceptions. What if it's like a head leader in there and he had sex with somebody who wasn't white? I thought that child was so gay.
Well, then they'll just pass over the kid. I mean, like the leadership thing is not like strictly hereditary. Like literally, it's like an adopted thing.
It's not hereditary, but he'll definitely get a way in. You feel me? Like,
oh yeah, but it's still like one of those weird rules where it's like if you're like an outsider. I guess I don't know how it works if it works like that, but like if you're like an outsider, if you're like half of anything, you can't like join. Like you can join, you'll be like low level, like foot soldier type shit, but you won't be able to be a made man or anything like that.
You won't be like the underboss. And
yeah.
Like, you might even be an officer, but you still be listening to someone orders.
Yeah.
You'll be a fucking movie.
Hey, it's the Mooly.
Who the fuck is this fucking Mooly give me fucking orders, huh? Who the fuck are you? Who you? Who are you? Who you?
What the fuck? You sound like an aggressive. That sounded like an aggressive, mildly drunk British like school teacher.
Who are you? This is gonna sound.
Cause I know
I'm Pablo, motherfucker.
I'm offended. That's racist.
Actually, guys, I think we're nearing that 2-hour mark. Do we have any like closing thoughts?
You know, randomly, I just thought about foreign TV. I saw this like African TV show, or some Nigerian TV show, like YouTube yesterday. It's like this little person. He like a kid, but I'm pretty sure. Dwarf.
It's like I heard kid, and then I heard silence, and I heard dwarf. I was like, okay.
No, he looks like he could be a kid, but I'm pretty sure he's grown. He just be talking.
So he's a little person. What about him?
Yeah, I gotta send it. It's hilarious. We should all do some African Japanese.
Man, I can't hear.
Them shits be hilarious.
Oh, I heard what that was hilarious.
You sound like you melting.
Hmm?
I said it sound like you were melting.
Oh god!
Like
what? We're gonna watch like some East Asian / Nigerian, West African like TV shows.
I will watch that and do fresh eyes.
Exactly, with Lucao. Shout out.
Lucao. We should go to like we should go to one of their conventions, cut up, and just have a blog.
I'm pretty sure I don't want to be banned from their respective countries.
Nah, I'm talking about if they come to the DC, because they all come to DC.
Yeah.
How would you banned from the country unless you say one of your politically incorrect torture jokes? The one.
My politically
incorrect. One he's known.
You know, if you try that shit in the battleground, your ass is right. Excuse me. What the fuck I said? Fucking torture ass in front of your wife. Whoa, what the? So take it easy.
Someone had me a tire.
Somebody had me a couple of bamboo. Jesus Christ.
So let me see. All right, Philip, you got any closing thoughts? Well, anybody really.
Anime and manga, that shit.
I forgot we were talking about.
Oh yeah, I knew that. I said, let's see. I just wanted to see where this will all lead to. We started talking like we name dropped Suge Knight and Tony Stark in like the same sentence.
I think this goes to show if you don't watch cartoons and anime, your creativity. That's a kid. Nigga trying to say.
Quiet.
If he was a super villain in like a fantasy series, he would be Donald Trump and Suge Knight. Like, these are regular people.
These are all my supervillains are real.
I have nightmares about these. It's not like he's gonna have laser, like he's gonna have like laser eyes or some heat or some shit like that. Or fire come out his hands.
He's gonna be a dick.
Some shit. This nigga was like, I'm gonna be a leader of a. I'm gonna be a owner of a record label.
I'm gonna kick the queen in our country just cause.
Yeah, Queen Lady's like gonna beat you up. Did you see you
She'll put you in a headlock.
Oh god.
That's it.
Take her to the dungeon.
Take him to the dungeon with the rest of them.
The rest of the usurpers.
The rest of them.
Oh man!
Wait, hold on. Let's recap. What were your all three of you guys supervillain powers, or what would you do with them?
I said
access what our powers would be. I mean, we definitely had better or more fitness goals than you. I was going to fuck over people who fucked me over. I'll probably have electricity power, so they'd be in for a shock.
I said I was just gonna be a super genius with like a giant laser cannon and just have an island full of bitches and fucking just go around the world robbing the world. I guess
he'll be Junior from Kim Possible.
Yeah.
Are we gonna skim? Are we gonna skim past? Are we gonna skim past Philip's dad joke?
What?
Wait.
Thank you. I was hoping nobody heard. I was thinking nobody heard it. It was good, right? A child would be proud.
Oh my gosh, bro. You said for a shock.
But it was. I laid it out so smoothly though.
Don DeMarco.
Yeah.
So what was yours again, Omar? I mean, what was yours again, Willie? Oh, your power beast.
Bars,
I wasn't even think. I heard it, but I wasn't even thinking about it.
Nah, as soon as you said it, I thought of that, and I was like, let me see if anybody else say something. Nah.
And nobody did.
That's just a dad joke. Yo, if you have your supervillain power saying like bad dad jokes, that just if they don't laugh, they just like head and melt us.
What a laugh! I bet the most finesse Joker power ever. I can see Joker having that power.
Yeah. Like in some
like
alternate
you all
like
laugh at
DC,
his
like some
jokes you
random
got to.
DC universe spinoff where the Joker could do that shit.
You must laugh or face the consequence. Or say he breaks
shout out to
the
Rob.
house, chop your parents' head off, or like laugh, or your head explode.
Laugh, motherfucker. Ain't funny. Just go to open mics and shit. No one laughs, and you just take control of all of it.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Joker?
He breathes over that though. What was your power though again?
Yeah, we've seen it.
I probably raise.
You say your fire raised out where your eyes?
I said animals, the dead. Bring animals back from the dead and like an army of like zombie elephants.
So you gonna be an animal necromancer? Okay.
Yeah.
You gave it the most proper name.
Yeah, I know.
What would you do with that army though?
It means a sorcerer that can command the dead, stuff like that.
We'll just have it chill out in front of like Kendrick Lamar's house.
Probably a plot for citizen.
What?
It's some place where they got like indigenous. Some place they got like indigenous, hard to find animals in the wet market and just.
Why?
I see like a bunch of meat and start getting up and moving.
Because it's fucking creative, you dick. They're not trying to be fucking shit. They're not trying to be fucking shook like Donald Trump. Don't think I won't be fucking Donald Trump. What the fuck you talking at me?
Like Dre. When you get off of here, I want you to look up Supervillains and see what you've been missing.
All right, so
I feel like you whack off to the start of being Donald Trump. It's like, oh, with a black Donald Trump, I'll be taking so many bitches live. Can't pay your lease, bitch. He's one thing you can't do. Like, oh my god,
you want the job, don't you?
You want the job, don't you, toots?
Whoa.
Don't you, toots?
Whoa.
It's like you're reading my mind here, buddy. It's like you're reading my mind here. Whoa, relax. You're scaring me a little bit. Okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm here for a shock.
Cal.
All right, I guess with that said, we'll see you guys again on the next episode. So wait, actually, before we close out completely, should we like have a vague idea of what we're gonna talk about next time, or are we just gonna like shoot the shits?
I mean, if we want to get to a vague idea what we're going to talk about, when we just be learning.
I think we should watch. Yeah, I think we should watch a foreign show. And nah, that's gonna be.
What's that show? Let's just watch the show.
Hey,
I got one that we can all watch. Let's just watch Judgment with my girl Lucas.
Let's all watch.
Nigga, let's watch an anime. Let's watch Berserk.
Oh
god.
The show is good, but like the animation in there sometimes goes from like being
Berserk.
We didn't even get a chance to talk about Teen Titans.
There's different animation berserks. I know what you're talking about. That nasty CGI one.
Yeah, where it like in that show they kind of go half and half. Where it, like the hand drawn shit looks really good, then they'll go to the CGI shit that looks like someone shat out a Play-Doh. Like
I feel like I'm about to throw up. Like, staring after a while makes you sick. I know it made me sick.
Is it like Cody Yoko?
No, Cody Loco after fade.
Yeah, Cody Yoko. It at least has like it has a style to it, and the style makes sense.
Nice story.
They changed
you actually kind of, Philip. You kind of remind me of that blonde haired kid from Cody Yoko.
I thought y'all brought that up.
Hey, blonde haired kid.
Where have my niggas Alright. What were y'all saying?
You're like a neck.
So wait, next episode we're gonna watch Code Lyoko.
Code Lyoko.
I don't remember. We could talk about it.
Code Lyoko is gonna be a mission though.
We have to go on the Cartoon Network dark web to pull that.
So what's the moral of the story for black representation?
What's the what?
Asians do it better.
So what's the anti-Asian hate?
What's the moral of what story?
What's the moral of the story of black representation?
I mean,
yoga?
I don't know how.
No, it's just anime.
There was no black people yoga.
I mean, it doesn't really matter if they were black people in Code Lyoko. For all we can say that evil robot or AI that's in their basement is a black person for all intents and purposes.
No, there's a black person on that show.
I think Gabrielle.
It's a black girl on that
Gabrielle,
show.
you hear one more fucking time.
The black girl who's on that show, I think she was
Lizzo.
It was best friends with the girl who liked the samurai guy, or
wait, isn't this like some season 2 Code Lyoko shit?
I never seen.
I think it's 3.
The
the boy with the yellow sword. He's a samurai or a ninja.
Nigga, yeah.
What Code Lyoko are you talking about?
The same one where they get into the game and they go to the game world and they turn into characters like avatars. And one has a
samurai.
Sword, one turns.
He was like the yellow hair kid. Was like
you look at that.
He was like the ninja, like some shit like that.
Yeah, I think
it was like these nerd kids. It was like these nerd outcast group of AV kids go to inside a game and they just but I don't remember them being a samurai.
Thing.
I don't remember them being. I don't remember them being season 3 of that shit. I thought it was only 2 seasons.
It might be on it too. I thought it was 3. But I mean,
I don't know.
No, it's a whole new generation. I think it's not.
A whole new generation. Is it like the grass?
But either way, I was saying, yeah, you just didn't remember what they turned into. Like when they get in the game, it was like the girl turned into like a.
Oh yeah.
She turned into like a geisha with like.
a gay man.
Yeah, with like 2 little fans. She threw it like shurikens or whatever.
Wait, hang on, wait. While we're talking about this, wasn't it that one girl who was trapped in the Matrix? Like, didn't she come out of it later on?
The twins.
Yeah.
Twins.
Wait, Charles.
It was her.
Was y'all smash?
Alita?
What?
Yeah.
Well, I smashed Alita?
Yeah.
The elf girl?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that boy with the glasses. That's what he did on the show, probably.
I was thinking, Philip, you have to go back into the Matrix before they come and kill you. He's like,
God damn.
That should be so stressful.
That show got
show that tree.
That show got an 8.6 out of 10.
Yeah, I think it's because it's one of the early debuts of Kendrick Lamar. I'm gonna keep name dropping him until he gets as a guest star.
He's not on that show.
Really?
Don't come for the show.
Diversity.
So I guess you know what. Let's just wrap it up right here, everyone.
This whole time I'm trying to think of how to spell Lee.
I don't even know how to spell it. I know. For all I know, it's
Lyoko. It's Lyoko.
That sounds like a wild party drug by a race.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, I'm about to be on that Lyoko shit. Which is on my
smoking on Lyoko.
But it's Lyoko.
Yeah. Smoking on Lyoko.
Smoking on Lyoko.
That sounds like actually sounds like a Japanese sex position. Smoking on Lyoko.
We gotta name this episode "Smoking on Lyoko."
I'm not naming it that. I'm not naming that as like a fucking reference in the last 5 minutes on this 2-hour stream. That shit like that gets on my nerves.
The whole episode going to talk about
You know what?
different.
You know what? This SoloSupreme, Philip the God, Willie C, and Boog Shicey, and we'll see you guys next time.
Now this one is pure niceness.